Welcome to the Life Lesson Stories. Today we are going to discuss the summary of the Brothers Karamazov Book 7. Father Zosima's body is prepared for burial. Alyosha is stricken with grief, and Father PC tries to comfort him. He assures Alyosha that Father Zosima is in heaven and that this day is Zosima's most glorious day. Father Zosima is given a customary requiem service, and by dawn, people have come to see his body. They bring sick children with them because they are certain that great healing powers are being released upon his death. It is widely held that Father Zosima was a saint. People gather around the corpse, waiting for a miracle to happen. Instead, his body begins to decompose, and those around fear that the decomposition believes a flaw in his holy constitution. This proves the hypothesis that Father Zosima was a saint. Alyosha doesn't understand how much a holy man could be degraded in such a way. The monastery is polarized by differing opinion about the fate of Zosima's body. The camp against Zosima is headed by Father Farapont, who rushes around trying to exorcise demons from Zosima's room. He ridicules the late father by demanding that men worship him like an idol. Father PC confronts him, angry that he is disputing the peace. He asks Farapont to leave, and Farapont makes a dramatic exit, screaming, "This is an unholy place." Alyosha leaves. He doesn't understand why God has allowed Father Zosima to be shamed in this way. He meets Rakitan, who in his characteristic fashion sneers at Alyosha's anguish and Father Zosima's humiliation with a glint in his eye. Rakitan asks Alyosha if he wants some vodka or some sausage, even though he shouldn't accept them because it is Lent. Alyosha takes them, aimless and broken down. Alyosha also accepts Rakitan's offer to visit Grushenka with him. Rakitan is taken aback at Alyosha's indifference and quick acceptance of the offers, but he is delighted at the idea of watching Alyosha compromise himself. When they arrive at Grushenka's place, she is waiting for a message from a former lover who has returned for her. She is excited that Alyosha has come. She is ebullient and loud, but Alyosha believes she is actually happy to see him. Grushenka flirts with Alyosha and teases him, asking why he looks so glum. She sits on his lap, and he doesn't ask her to get up. In his state, he is immune to such attempts at seduction. But he is also paralyzed by his grief when Grushenka learns that Alyosha is sad because Father Zosima has died. She feels remorseful for flirting with Alyosha and acting so disrespectful. Alyosha is grateful for her pity and her respect, and he takes her for it, pleading with Rakitan to do the same instead of mocking him. Overcome with self-reproach, Grushenka castigates herself for being an immoral witch. She tells Alyosha she has not done any good deeds in her life, and she adds that she bribed Rakitan to bring him to her. She had the intention of running Alyosha. She had become fascinated with him because he seems so pure, yet he never seems to notice her. She then tells Alyosha about a young captain in the military who once seduced her and left her. Recently, this captain became a widower and sent for her again. She admits that she has been seeing Dmitri purely as a distraction from this man. She is also if Alyosha can tell Katrina not to be angry with her. Rakitan occasionally interrupts her to say rude things to her. Alyosha finally yells back that Alyosha is a caring girl with a great capacity for forgiveness. He says her soul could have treasure in it. She kneels at his feet, saying she feels that he has taken pity on her and forgiven her for her many sins, and she is thankful. They both burst into tears, taking to some so forthright and compassionate lifts Alyosha's spirits. Before he can respond, Grushanka receives the message for which she has been waiting. She is ambivalent about seeing the man who treated her so badly long ago. She fears for her dignity. Regardless, she decides to see the man. So she says her farewell. Rakitan is upset, and he cannot seems to get a rise out of Alyosha. He suddenly exclaims that Alyosha shouldn't be angry because of the bribe Rakitan took, for he says, "You are no Christ and I am no Judas." Alyosha stays fairly calm, but Rakitan storms off in frustration, clearly annoying at the events of the night. Alyosha goes back to pray in Father Zosima's old cell, feeling that his experience with Grushanka has corroborated with the value of Zosima's teachings. His experience is fulfillment from responding to others with love and empathy, and he feels that he can make a positive difference in their lives. Grushanka has revitalized him, has saved him from walking toward his perdition. He didn't expect to find such a noble and loving person. He thought he would find a wicked soul. Realizing that even those who prepare wicked can be loving, caring people gives Alyosha new strength. He overhears one of the monks recounting a verse from John about the wedding at Cana. Exhausted from this day, Alyosha falls asleep. He dreams of being in the wedding of Cana, and Father Zosima is there. He tells Alyosha not to disappear, even on this gloomy day. Alyosha has helped Grushanka find redemption. There is good that comes out of every situation, and Alyosha should be cheerful. Alyosha realized that no miracle can be as important as the necessity of loving all of humanity. Alyosha walks and leaves the monastery, refreshed and filled with hope. The themes of this book include the struggle with faith and doubt. The book also explores the idea of spiritual crisis and renewal. As Alyosha is drawn to the teachings of Zosima and seeks to apply them to his own life, amidst the turmoil and conflict surrounding him, ultimately leading to a renewal sense of purpose and commitment to his spiritual path.